Okay, well, I'm not sure if this is recording live or not, but we'll test it anyway. All right, guys, so check this out. This is the opt-in funnel. All right, so check this out, guys. This is the SMS opt-in funnel that helped me generate over $1 million in our software company. And this is the exact same framework that I used every single time we went to a conference or had a speaking engagement at a conference. So to kind of set the stage for this and kind of give you some insight on this exactly, what I would typically do is find the industry that we like, industry conferences of people that we wanted to target, and specifically go to those conferences and buy a booth. Those usually cost us anywhere around, I say 12 to $2,000 plus the travel and so forth like that. I think most times we were all in about 5 or 6 grand for an event, maybe a little less, maybe four in some cases, depending on how much of the team we were taking. But outside of that, what we would do is collaborate with the event organizers and see if we can either get a speaking engagement pre the actual event, yeah, kind of like a workshop ahead of the time, or have some type of part of the event where we actually had a segment where we could speak at and kind of talk about our specific tool. For this case and scenario, it was on our application for review management, Review Kangaroo. So that worked out quite well. Now, going into the opt-in funnel, and again, this can work in kind of any stage, any environment. If you do local meetups, if you running billboards, like whatever the case may be, if you just want to have somebody opt in, this is a great way to do it to the masses. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to walk you through the elements of what you need. Number one, you're going to need a Twilio number. You're going to need the SMS platform or CRM. We recommend Growth Code, the app. You can click this link right here to take you to that, and we'll give you a free trial on that, or GHL, Go High Level, and you can opt in and click that as well. Note that is probably our affiliate link associated with it, so we will get credit for that if you actually end up signing up. Just a full disclaimer there. And last, you will need kind of your offer or whatever your freebie is, like download, PDF, whatever it is you're speaking on, so forth like that. In addition to, and I should probably add this, is you will be offering the slides to the client. So this is the presentation hack that you want to say. You want to open up by telling the audience, hey, there's no need to for them to take notes or do anything. They can put down their pens. You will give them the full presentation and then ask them the question. Say, does that sound good or is that fair? Raise your hand, get them involved, get them engaged. They say yes. Say, matter of fact, why don't we just go ahead and take care of that now? Everybody pull out your phone and text whatever it is. In this case, would be growth code or review kangaroo or whatever your keyword is. It could be a number to this specific number. And that's like your second or third introductory slide, right? Say, go ahead and text that right now, right? And I'll just give everybody a minute to go ahead and get this situated. Yeah, then it asks you to enter your email address so I can send those slides to you and we can get that out of the way so everybody can pay attention, right? So let's go ahead, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Go ahead and do that. Now, you have the audience fully engaged. This works for two reasons. Number one is because now you've got them to engage in your presentation, which is a huge benefit for whatever you're doing next. Number two is you're now getting the audience to buy in, to text in to give you their information. Not only are they giving you their email address, which you just asked for in the first option, right? They've also secretly given you their cell phone numbers, which means it's a great way to follow up with them directly via text and phone calls, right? So they do that, and we're going to get into kind of the steps. And I've covered a little bit, but we're going to go into it just a little bit deeper because it's not that intensive. Number one, you just sit there and the text message or your SMS platform that you're using is going to sit there and say text, whatever keyword to this number. And it's going to, your response is going to be simple as this. Thanks for your interest in, the For the Growth activators in this situation. What's the best email address to send this to, or for me to send this to you, right? They're going to respond with an email address. Now, note again, not only have you gotten their email address once they respond, but you've also gotten their phone number, their direct cell phone number, because that is logged in your messaging or your CRM once they send a text to you, right? Okay, cool. By the way, I got it. Or it says, cool, got it. By the way, what's your name so I can make sure this gets to you by the email, so this gets through the gates, or this, it doesn't get dumped in spam, so forth like that. Just give them a reason that you're asking for their email. And so once they do that, now you've collected three key elements of what it is that contact record needs. You have their name, you have their email, and you have their cell phone number, which is beautiful, right? And so last portion of it, your response is going to be, got it, flashback name. I'll send this over to you right away. It's going to take a minute, but enjoy. Cheers. Have a great day. And that's it. Now, what you do is like after your 30 seconds, everybody's got it. You ask them, is everybody's good? You carry on with the presentation. So now you've collected, in a room of 500 people, you easily will have probably around 200 people that have opted in at that point. Now, a couple things that you can do during the event and after the event, and highly what I recommend. And a lot of times, this is where our sales came from. It wasn't necessarily at the event. We tried to typically break even or slightly be profitable at the event. That was always our goal.